Wrestling Rampage here, back with another video. Before we get started, we got a WWE RAW review. But before I get started with that, like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. Follow us on Twitter @WrestleRampage, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Wrestling Rampage. And you can see my co-host Joey's not here. He's at work tonight, so I'll be doing the Raw review by myself. Here we go. The WWE Raw review for December 7th, 2015. We start out with the League of Nations, cut a promo on Bray Wyatt for TLC, talking about the 5 minutes and 15 seconds. And Sheamus talks about the 4 best countries, you know. You got him from Ireland, you know. You got Sheamus from Ireland. You got Rusev from Bulgaria. You got Alberto Del Rio from Mexico. And you got King Barrett from England. Alright, then the Wyatt family comes out. And they say, well, you say you're the best foursome in the WWE. Well, we say we are. You know, the reason why y'all still breathing is because we allow it. And Bray cuts a great promo. The Dudley Boys and Tommy Dreamer come out and cut a promo about the Wyatt family. And they say, we multiply our extremists, we multiply. And here comes Rhino. Rhino makes a surprise return. And then Roman Reigns and the Usos and Dean Ambrose come out and come through the crowd. And we got ourselves a 16-man elimination match. The way it goes, if one person on a team gets eliminated, the whole team gets eliminated. So we got the Dudley Boys, Tommy Dreamer, and Rhino versus the Wyatt family versus Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Dean Ambrose, and the League of Nations. So the first, Tommy Dreamer hits a DDT on Eric Rowan, and the Wyatt family's the first eliminated. Then Sheamus hits the bro kick on Bubba Ray Dudley, and then they get eliminated. So we're down to Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Dean Ambrose versus the League of Nations. You know, Roman Reigns hits the spear on Sheamus, and Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and the Usos pick up the win. Now we got ourselves a great match here with Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens. It was a great match. It was a great match. These two, Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens, put on a wrestling clinic. It was a great match. And Tyler Breeze was at ringside with Summer Rae in that VIP spot, and they watched the match, and it was a pretty good match, you know. Then Bray Wyatt, then Kevin Owens picks up the win. Kevin Owens picks up the win over Dolph Ziggler with the pump-up powerbomb. It was a great match. And then Dean Ambrose comes out, and he was eating popcorn and soda, you know, and puts popcorn in Kevin Owens' face, and pours soda in his face, and it was fucking great. Now we got Bray Wyatt cutting another great promo, this time on the Dudleys and Rhino and Tommy Dreamer, calling them the 4 blind mice. And it's going to be Braun Strowman going to take care of Tommy Dreamer. And now we got Divas tag team action. We got Naomi and Sasha Banks of Team Bad taking on Alicia Fox and Brie Bella. It was an okay Divas tag. It wasn't the best in the world, but it was a good one. But Naomi and Sasha Banks had some trouble there, like miscues, but Naomi and Sasha Banks pick up the win over Alicia Fox and Brie Bella. And then the New Day comes out and dances with Team Bad. It was a great thing. And then the New Day cuts a great promo, you know. And they cut a great promo talking about it's not fair. It's not fair they got to defend their tag team titles against the Lucha Dragons and the Usos in a triple threat ladder match and everything else. Is fucking epic. And then we got ourselves the New Day versus the Lucha Dragons. And it was a pretty good match, actually. It was a pretty good tag match. And fucking the Usos, you know, Xavier Woods was using the trombone, which I love that, by the way. The trombone is fucking awesome. And the Lucha Dragons pick up the win with a roll-up on Kofi Kingston. Sakara rolls him up, and they get a win there. And next we got Miz TV The special guest is Charlotte and Ric Flair. And Charlotte cut a kind of edgy promo, kind of, about Paige. You know, if I have something to say to her, I'll say it to her face and everything else. And I do my talking at the pay-per-view this Sunday at TLC. And then the Miz goes, "Well, I got Paige right here," you know, and Paige comes out, cuts a great promo, and Paige comes in the ring, slaps the Nature Boy Ric Flair right in the face, and it was great. To me, it was great. Then we got Ryback versus Rusev. And this was a shit match. It was a shitty match to me. I wasn't too interested in it. It's a Ryback and Rusev match, and it wasn't that good last week, so what do you think is going to be good this week? And it was a double count out. Fucking Ryback ran into Lana and fucking hurt her ankle, supposedly, but she didn't. She faked it. And Rusev puts the goddamn camel clutch on fucking Ryback, and that was the end of that fucking match. Then we have Stardust versus Jack Swagger. The match was already there on break. You know, when you came back from commercial break, they were already wrestling. What does that say for you? That's how much people didn't care about that fucking match, supposedly on USA Network. I don't know, but Jack Swagger versus Stardust. It was a shitty match. Alberto Del Rio attacks Jack Swagger with the chair, and then Jack Swagger gets up and grabs a chair himself, and their two were swinging chairs at each other. And then backstage, Del Rio yells at Zeb Coulter saying, "You need to get your fucking scooter out of the way," and everything else. And now we got Tommy Dreamer versus Braun Strowman, and it was an okay match. It got Braun Strowman over for Tommy Dreamer. You know, Tommy Dreamer got Braun Strowman over with that submission he does, and that was the end of that match. It was a squash. And now we got Roman Reigns comes out and says he is ready for Sheamus to teach him his lesson. He's ready for the lesson. And fucking Sheamus comes out, and Sheamus comes out, cuts a promo, calling, the 5 minutes, 15 seconds of garbage again. And saying, I'll come in there when I'm ready. And Roman Reigns, calling him Tater Tot. I don't know what the fuck that was about. But it was stupid to me. But, and then, Sheamus says, I ain't going in there, there's a chair in there. And then Roman Reigns throws the chair outside, then he throws the table, and then he throws the ladder outside. And then Sheamus finally gets in the ring, and Sheamus and Roman Reigns have a big brawl everywhere in the arena. They brawled everywhere. It was a big schmoz, and it was pretty good in my opinion. I thought it was pretty good. And then they just brawled everywhere, and Roman Reigns hits a big spear on Sheamus through a table, and that was the end of Monday Night Raw. And like I said, like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestleRampage2. Follow us on Twitter @WrestleRampage, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as we say, we are the cream of the crop.